that time again. What's up, my peeps and lovers of knowledge? Holla at your boy Steve B. It's time to come aboard Steve B's world. You're in for a treat. We have the latest news, the latest reviews, the greatest music too. Sit back, relax, join the vibe and enjoy this groove. What's up, my peeps and lovers of knowledge? Holla at your boy Steve B. It's time to come aboard Steve B's world. Get in for a treat. We have the latest news, the latest reviews, the greatest music too. Sit back, relax, join the vibe and enjoy this groove. Of knowledge, holla at your boy Steve B. It's time to come aboard Steve B's world. You're in for a treat. We have the latest news, the latest reviews, the greatest music too. Sit back, relax, join the vibe and enjoy this groove. Steve B in the place to be, and family, we are back with some hot off the press type of things going on. Listen, OVO, Drake strikes back. My peoples, check this out. I don't know, Drake just dropped some Sexy Songs for You album last night or the day before last, but here's the deal, man. I'm kind of disappointed on the heels of Drake not replying to Kendrick Lamar's 5 Grammys, to his halftime performance, the diss heard around the world. I mean, I'm really kind of disappointed in that, because if you're gonna engage in a rap battle, you gotta come with it now. You know what I mean? So I understand it's two different types of music. And from a DJ's perspective, I understand everybody got to stay in their lane. But at the same time, man, if you're going to get into a battle with somebody, you better come with it, bro. Because I don't know why you would be trying to diss people and then all of a sudden now you've been defeated and laid out to bear for the whole world to see, and now you coming out with some kind of weak stuff. Listen, I understand the algorithm. I understand that it's money making. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the ritual, and probably the ritual is this is a humiliation ritual. But Some Sexy Songs for You has 21 tracks, and you can see them here. But the issue becomes the only kind of diss that he shot out at Kendrick Lamar is on the track "Give Me a Hug." Now I'm not gonna play it. You gotta go and check it out yourself. You know what I mean? But I'm really kind of disappointed. I never really was a Drake fan, but I'm gonna tell you one thing: the music he makes, it does pop off at a party. So from a DJ's perspective, you know what I mean? Like the ladies like it, and anytime you can get the ladies on the floor, then it's time to party. That's what guys come to party to see the ladies, body movements. And even if you're standing on the wall, it's still like live action going on. So as a DJ, you want to see them ladies doing their thing, even if they doing it by themselves. But that's the way the old school DJs used to make it happen. So let's get into it, family.
So let's get into it. All right, now Drake threw some shots at some people.
Yeah, oh yes, he
on
did.
On the R&B album.
It's rap too. It's a vibe. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna start with the shots. So first of all, and Give Me a Hug. Let's take a listen because he throws some shots at.
Give Me a Hug.
Yes.
It's crazy that there's 21 records on this album. I've only gotten to track 11, Raining in Houston, but we immediately go to the smoke.
Oh yeah, we do. Because people, if anybody tuning in is gonna act like they didn't tune into this album to hear if there would be more smoke, you're lying. That is what. Yeah.
I mean,
I did. I ain't.
Anyway, but yeah, I love the fact that he's rapping. I like Drake rapping. The singing, songy stuff is cool, but I like when
But
he
it's an R&B album. He told us it was going to be an R&B album with Party. I didn't think that there was going to be any smoke on the album because I know Drake don't want none.
Nah,
especially with Kendrick.
Look, he's still poking. I will say, there's one line where he actually mentions the "Not Like Us" in a song. Let's take a listen to that.
Boo!
Get
off the stage, half a naked.
It's okay. We gonna keep going. We gonna keep going.
What did he say?
He said basically he's saying Kendrick is like, yo, you not like us, and he's saying, no, you not like me. That was a slight shot. Now here's another one. He talks about
Lauren could be making this up, by the way. He could just be singing "Not Like Us" and Lauren just.
Why would Drake put "Not Like Us" in a song after "Not Like Us" after 5 Grammy wins after the Super Bowl? Drake is not slow, and we not gonna see her act like
I thought it was like a shot being thrown.
Like
it's
Kendrick
more.
Not Like Us.
There's more.
Not like me.
There's more. All right. So listen to this. This is off of a song called Brian Steele. You know, Brian Steele is a Young Thug's attorney. Let's take a listen to him talking about putting the beef aside.
So, family, here's some more reactions that has taken the world by storm on Drake's new album with PartyNextDoor. Check this out.
Drake just dropped with PartyNextDoor, and hella people are already talking about it. Of course, it wouldn't be a Drake album without a few lines addressing the rap beef. One of the most talked about songs is "Gimme a Hug," where Drake makes it clear he's not wasting energy on rap drama. He says, "Drake elimination, fake intimidation," and then follows it up with, "F-rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit." Basically, he's saying he's above all the beef and focused on bigger things. A lot of people see this as Drake has stopped beefing with Kendrick. He's not dropping more diss tracks. He's not feeding into the internet drama. He's just getting back to making hits. In the song, "Gimme a Hug," Drake shouted out 21 Savage saying, he's the only one that checks on him. 21 showed love and posted this on social media. DJ Academics took to Instagram and posted a bunch about Drake's new album, quoting Drake's famous line and saying, "It's up." Rapper Lil Yachty posted this photo of him listening to the album. Same with Quavo and Sexy Red. Kai Cenat was hype about the album. This is how he reacted. Aiden Ross reacted to the album by saying, "Classic already. You don't miss Champagne Papi?" For me, I think Drake knows exactly what he's doing. He's making the kind of music that sells, while letting people speculate about his next move. Whether you think it's smart or not, the numbers don't lie. People are still locked in. What do you guys think about this situation?
All right, family. I don't know, man. Like, if, don't start none if you don't want none. You know what I mean? Like, I understand they got 2 different types of rap music, but listen, I don't know, man. When you jump up against, the king, I don't know, man. You gonna get slayed, bro. It's like 2 different worlds, bro. So I don't know, man. We as a DJ, you always gonna have like battles, and it's okay. You know what I mean? But if you don't want to participate in that type of uh, foreplay, I'm gonna call it foreplay, then you need to, just keep doing your thing and just shut the hell up about somebody else. So I got some more. I got some more reactions. Let's check it out. So check this out, family. This is a popular podcast in Canada, and hey, he's from Canada. That's their biggest. That's his biggest fans. I mean, he's got fans all over the world. But let's hear just a little bit, of what they have to say about it.
The girl wanted Drake to save her like he was Spider-Man or Superman.
Drake and PND have officially dropped their new collaboration album, Some Sexy Songs for You. That was one of our first reactions to this new album with our entire community. We did a crazy live stream with everyone. Thank you to everyone that pulled up, by the way. And if you want to check out the full live stream that we did with our Patreon community, check the pinned comment. Baloo, let's get into this. This was a massive return album for Drake. We had PND drop PND 4 last year. This has been a collaboration that has been wanted by a lot of different people, especially, Canadians, people that grew up listening to that classic OVO sound. But I have to tell you this, as a fellow Canadian and someone that's been following Drake's career closely for a long time, someone that's been interested in Party's catalog for a long time, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm heavily disappointed with this.
Yeah, this is definitely Drake's worst album yet. And I went into this with pretty low expectations, to be honest, just because the snippets weren't really hitting for me. And I was scared that the sound of the album might have been dated and it might have just really been sort of reliving the nostalgia of the songs they were making 10 years ago, which was that Toronto dark, moody R&B and not really add anything new to it. But this was even worse than that. And I think that it boils down to a couple of things. But the main part of it all is that it feels like there was just a lack of effort, bro. It feels like for like at least the first 13, 14 tracks, that you're getting the same tempo, the same style of production where you're getting a couple of like keys with a very moody vocal sample and the same BPM running throughout. And you're getting these long, overextended melodies from Drake and PND. And the most shocking thing to me about this album is that there are really no redeemable qualities for me.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Bro.
I did have somewhat of an expectation for this because PartyNextDoor is an R&B artist that I respect, that I really enjoy his catalog. Going back to the old PND series, I visit quite frequently. And even someone like Drake, right? Like, regardless of what happened last year, I was like, okay, you know what? New year, let's get into some new music, like let's see what he has. And to be quite honest with you, like you said, it felt kind of flat throughout the entire track list, and that's a problem considering that this track list is 21 songs. It's an hour and 14 minutes. I mean, you could go into this and you could treat it like a playlist, like grab what you like, but as a full album experience, it's absolutely lackluster. When I'm getting songs like Meet Your Padre, where I'm kind of in the middle of like, is this parody or not, with Drake doing the Spanish accents, I just don't know what to say anymore. And I guess, listen, if you're into the type of Drake where you're getting like those Bahamas Promises types of flows, those Jumbotron
shit popping, yeah.
Exactly type of flows, then fine. I guess this album is for you, but at the same time, like, that for 21 songs is fucking criminal. It's criminal. And I want to say this too. It's like, fuck it. Maybe I'm not the target demo, but at the same time, like, I genuinely do enjoy good R&B, and I think there's a lot of good R&B coming out, and this is not good R&B.
No,
this is genuinely not good R&B. It's not good melodic rap. There's nothing going on with this track list for me that would ever make me want to say, I want to revisit this. Like you said, within our first like live reaction, if it wasn't for the podcast and for me doing content on it, I'm obviously going to have to go back and give it more listens. Like, I don't know if I'd ever revisit this, ever. Like, not a single song on here.
I had a hard time getting through, like, the album at the halfway point. And it's just because it's very sleepy, bro. I'm sorry, the vocal performances on here are not very dynamic. They're not really passionate whatsoever, and I feel like the hooks also get repetitive very quickly. And when it comes down to the writing of this album,
Oh my goodness.
that's another major flaw. Looking at a song like Spider-Man, Superman, and like Drake singing about how he thought a girl thought that he could save her as if he was a superhero. It's really mind-boggling. One big highlight that we should talk about, and by the way, guys, we're gonna drop a full album review where we get way more in depth with a lot of these songs. But give me a hug.
Let me stop it right there, because I mean, I have to say that I do kind of agree, and I listen to a lot of music. I was in the genre of Southern soul, uh, party music. When I was on the radio, I know I kind of got an ear for hits, and I can generally say, it's I'm disappointed as well. So let's just hear a little bit more. I want to hear what he got to say about "Give Me a Hug," because that's the track that everybody is talking about. So let's check that out.
Was one track that really stood out because you had more of a serious approach rapping performance
But
from
even
Drake.
at that, like, you want to go to a rapping performance like that, right? Something that has a bit more energy, something that's supposed to be this uplifter for the track list. It felt kind of directionless, to be quite honest with you. The writing was lackluster. I mean, obviously he talks about like people getting free promotion off of him, referencing the beef, whatever it is, and then boom, bro, you just go back to the regular strip club setting. And how about how he values his strippers and how he knows them by their first name. We've gotten this before. I don't know how many different times I've gotten that type of setting or writing from Drake, and it's not to say that he can't do it in other ways that feel original or fresh for this track list, but he just didn't do it throughout this. Not only that, but
I do want to stay on the song for a second, though, because it is him mentioning like the beef, which was a big narrative for this whole album, right? Like, is he going to discuss it? Is he not? He said, fuck all the rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit. This album doesn't do that, bro. This album in no way gets the party lit. He also raps that 21 Savage was the only person checking on him, and he says, I've been a nice guy. People I've done right by flipped on me, but girl, it's all right. Not surprised by nothing. I just take it in stride. On the bright side, everyone on my side, they still got their love and they pride. It's interesting to see him take the perspective of like with the fighting Irish freestyle. Now this of like just sounding a bit bitter and sounding like he wants to play the victim. It's an odd direction, and like you said, it feels pointless. It doesn't really add. Even like the Joe Budden diss, it's like we've been here a million times before. Why are we just going in circles topically?
Well, this felt like a track list where they were like, we could recapture a lot of hype, especially this being Drake and P&D. Let's put out something that's going to get the city turned. Obviously, speaking about Toronto, let's put out something that's going to be really cool for the diehard fans that have been following OVO sound for such a long time and people that have wanted this album. And you know what? Let's just put it out and see what happens. Like, I felt like that was kind of the approach with this album, where they're just throwing whatever, bro. Even at that, at a certain point, you're getting like 3 back-to-back Drizzy songs. At the same time, like,
it felt like Party just like dipped.
It felt like he dipped. He had nothing to do there. And then when he'd come in, he'd give you like these extended melodies and talk about how he's saucing your girl. I don't know what type of value you could grab out of this track list. If you want that type of party, bro, you just dropped like low-key a couple of months ago. Yeah. Go back to PND4. Enjoy that. Why not?
And that's the thing, too, is that...
hey, listen, that's enough. They already said, and this is his people's. This is people's in his land. And, the whole, rap game type of thing that's going on, the battles, all of that. I mean, I witnessed some of the greatest rap battles in my lifetime, with NWA and Ice Cube and, the New York rappers going back and forth, what can I say? I mean, Biggie, Tupac. I mean, come on, man. This is flatline, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. This is kind of weak, bro, and I don't know what to say. I mean, it's soft. If you into the softness of the rap game, and you into the I guess this is the DEI of rap right now. I don't know, man. So check it. Let's see what else is popping. All right, family. So you heard all the rhetoric. You heard that Drake just dropped that new album with Party Next Door. You need to go and check it out for yourself. Don't just listen to me. But I mean, I showed you, who some of the reactions were from, and some of the people that really like Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I don't know, man. I gotta. My overall opinion is basically it's a miss. He didn't hit the mark. And drop in the comments what you think. Is it a hit or a miss? I don't know. In the rap battle, man, you got to come with it, because each time somebody drops a new cipher, it's gonna just go higher and higher and higher. So it's a miss for me. Drop in the comments what you think, and I'm Steve B. I'm out, and I'll come out with another video very, very soon. All right, family.
Ain't no cap. It's that time again. What's up, my peeps and lovers of knowledge? Holla at your boy Steve B. It's time to come aboard Steve B's world. You're in for a treat. We have the latest news, the latest reviews, the greatest music too. Sit back, let it back.